What's up my loves, my name is Paige, this is Paige's Book Page, and today we're going to be doing Twisted Chooses my April TBR. So, oh my god, this is so exciting. So as you're about to see, I have a special guest. They were staying with me. I'm now alone, so we've got the volume back. But you will notice there are a few clips where I'm nice and quiet because Bubble's sleeping. But yeah, I just wanted to give this a preface. I'm so excited that this happened and just yes. So, into roll number one.
Are you ready? Yes. Alright. Ma'am, let me try this. Okay, ready? Ah! Right hand red. Thanks up.
Surprise! It was April and Amelie! So cute! So for spin number one, as you saw, I got left hand red, and so I chose Game Swap. So this was essentially having to use another person's TBR game, whether it be one or the whole thing, to choose my book. So I've actually decided to do two, and one of them obviously being April's because she's here and I was so excited. The other being Dani from current chapter with M&M chooses her TBR. So yeah, I don't know, I really wanted to do both. I loved Dani's M&Ms, and with April I adore hers, and usually Chaos. I have done April's once before, so I'll leave that linked up above to check it out if you want, for October last year I think it was. Oh my god, it's been so long. But anyway, so yeah, I'll jump to me choosing April's book. What I'm going to do is just pull a card from my jumper cards and then look and see what it correlates to for her choosing her February TBR. We shall see how that goes. I'm so scared. The jokers are in here. Right, so here we go, and it is 4 of clubs. So this is what we're working with. It's dark cover. That's exciting. Okay, beautiful. Oh, that works in excellently. Okay, beautiful. So as you saw, I picked out the 4 of clubs, which was a dark cover. So at first I was thinking of a different book and I was like, oh yes, that will fit in perfectly. But then I was thinking about it. One of April's favorite series, and she knows I haven't started it yet, have predominantly black covers. So I'm going to be reading Am I Normal Yet by Holly Bourne. This is the first in the Spinster Sisters series, and Evie just wants to be normal. She's almost off her meds and at a new college where no one knows her as the girl who went nuts. So there's only one thing to tick off her list, which is to get a boyfriend. I know that April really loves this series, and so I figured dark cover fits my rainbow challenge for this year, so why not tick it off? And so we're going to be reading Am I Normal Yet? I'm so excited to get to this. Alrighty, so on to Dani's M&M chooses my TBR. So essentially same as April's, I've got a screenshot of her board, I've got my bag of M&Ms, and whatever prompt aligns is what I'll be doing. The reason I'm doing 2 game swaps, and I will put both books on my TBR, is one, I really wanted to do M&M's pick my TBR. I absolutely love Dani's and I think it's really wonderful. And then I also want to do April's because she's here. Why would I not want to do that? So that's why I'm doing the 2, and look, I'm not even mad about it. Like, this is going to be a ball of fun. So let's dive in. The first colour is yellow. Alrighty, and oh good. I was just double checking. I was like, do we have orange? The next colour will be, let's go, blue. So yellow. Oh, this is the board. I hate my life some days. So the yellow blue prompt is a classic. So I'm gonna eat these and figure out what book I need. Alrighty, so the M&M's one is kind. Not gonna lie. I was very nervous about having to pick a classic, and I had 6 different options laid out on the floor. I had all the books that I wanted to sort of fit in for things, and I had the rest of the books that I was interested in, and Ash looks at me and he goes, babe, one of your must reads is a classic. And I was like, oh, so I've gone with An Unquiet Mind by K. Redfield Jamison. So this is a pick-it-all classic. I don't know like how classic, I don't know what constitutes a classic, but it's got classic, so we're gonna count it because I would need to make this easier for myself, considering I was the one that dressed it up regardless. So this is following Dr. K. Redfield Jamison's on manic depression or bipolar disorder. I am reading this for Bipolar About Books, hosted by Char from Thoroughly Enjoyed Books. So this is the pick for April, and I did say that if she wanted, I'm more than happy to be a part of the live show. I don't have bipolar. My diagnosis has been anxiety and depression, so that's where my experience comes into it. So I'm just very excited to read this. I think it will be quite interesting because it's following the doctor and the patient, essentially. And yeah, so I think this will be really valuable non-fiction, and it fits. Alrighty, on to spin number 2.
One, two. Left foot red. Love that for me. We're gonna go crazy.
For spin number 2, I got Left Foot Red, and so I chose fantasy. For this one, I've decided to get in one of my book club. We're a Discord. It's the Library of the Unread. I leave it linked in the description in every video with the current month's and next month's pick. So our April pick is Law by Alexandra Bracken. However, there is also another one, which we'll talk about at a later time. But since Law is a fantasy, I've decided to fit it in here. This is our Crate exclusive edition. I am so excited to dive into this. I think it's going to be fantastic. Every 7 years, the Aegon begins. As punishment for a past rebellion, 9 Greek gods are forced to walk the earth as mortals. They are hunted by the descendants of ancient bloodlines, all eager to kill a god and seize their divine power and immortality. I'm curious to see how it goes. I love Medusa's story. I feel like she's always portrayed as the villain, but like, that wasn't her fault. So I'd be curious to see if Law is a Medusa line or if they're just doing the snake hair because they can. I don't know. But I'm very, 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 very excited to find out. So yeah, feel free to join us in the Discord if you want to read this along in April and have a chat about it. On to spin number 3.
Ready, Amelie? We're going to spin it. Ready? Ooh. Left foot red. That's 2 extra spins. That's 2 extra spins straight off the bat. Yeah. Technically, I had read last month. Do I treat myself and take it considering I now just have 2 more punishments? Yes. Or do I go audible? I don't know. Let's go. Out the butt. Let's go.
Fuck my life. So, for spin number 3, as you saw, I would have got Left Foot Red. The same as the last fucking prompt. And that was my 3rd ride in a row. Love that. So that adds 2 bonus spins. Yay! So I decided to go with Audible. And there was a lot of deliberation on this, but then this arrived in the mail. Like literally today. So we're going to be reading The Galaxy and the Grand Within by Becky Chambers. I am excited beyond all fathomable belief. The reason I wasn't going to read this through Audible this month was because I wanted the physical edition, and the hardcover's not coming out till May, and I was going to wait for that. But then Jacqueline got me this, and I'm so excited. So I will be reading the physical copy along with the audiobook on Audible, and this is also fulfilling the Buzzword-a-thon challenge, which is space themes or galaxy terms in the title. It literally has the word galaxy. So yeah, I'm so excited. It is beautiful. Look at it. Look at the pretty colors. I'm so excited. And yeah, I can't wait to get to this. This is the 4th in the Wayfarer series, but I feel like each of these follow different characters. There will be one that's somewhat related to ones in the others, but you genuinely don't need to read the others to get an idea of what's happening. It would only be if that character's mentioned, you won't know who they are. But I just love the way Becky Chambers writes. It's absolutely a treat, and I'm just going to sit here and gush for a minute. So, on to spin number 4.
Oh, wait, cheers. And we just whacked it. Yes! Ready? So, spin number 4. Right foot yellow. Let's go. Non-human character. Are you flexible enough for that, actually? Let's go Standalone.
So spin number 4 got me Right Foot Yellow, and I went with Standalone. So my other Audible pick, we're going with The Switch by Beth O'Leary. My mum got me this back in May last year, and I'm so keen to get to it. I just kept putting it off and putting it off. I don't know why, but I'm genuinely so excited to get to this. I also have it on Audible, so we will be doing the audio physical route yet again. This is following, it's like, I think it might be The Vacation, and it's got Cameron Diaz, Jude Law, Jack Black, and Kate Winslet. And essentially what happens is Cameron Diaz is a movie star, and she goes to the cottage out in the middle of nowhere, and the cottage girl goes to the amazing musical lifestyle. And they do a switcheroo. I think this is following Lena going to her grandmother's house and her grandmother going to her house. So I think that's going to be really cute. I love the premise of it, and yeah, I can't wait to dive in. On to spin number 5.
Spin number 5. Ready? Oh, oh. Right hand green. Ready? Oh, no, yes. Aha. Oh, fuck it. Let's go. What? Blanket. Oh, Amelie. Wow.
So spin number 5 got us a right hand green, and I decided to go with blind pick. Now with each month I pull from my book jar, and I thought this would be the perfect opportunity to get that book in. So let's see what I'm reading. And we need to pull on my big book for the month. So alright, so here we go. So, as you saw, I'll be reading 50 Shades Darker by E.L. James. I'm not looking forward to this. That was also a clip that I filmed while Emily was asleep, so hence the whispering. Otherwise, that would have been a very loud, what the fuck? No! No, 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 no. Why? Why, big book, why? This is 600, oh, no. It's literally like 532 pages. So, it's just scraping in that over 500s. And I'm so mad. I don't want to read this. I don't want to do it. I'm going to have to find the audiobook, and that's going to be really uncomfortable. So, love that for us. Whatever, it's going towards my goal of continuing series, so hopefully we'll get through this and then just want to stab my eyes out with a fork so we read the last one and then it's done, because I'm not reading grey or darker or whatever it is. I'm not doing that. We're just, the main trilogy, done. That's it. Signed off. So yeah. Fuck. So that was the main spins, so I didn't get any more bonus spins, which was great. So we just have the 2 bonus spins. So bonus spin number 1.
I need that. She took off the whole... Yeah, she did that earlier. Was that spin number 5? Yes. So these are my bonus spins? Yes, cool. Okay, right foot red. Oh, shit. Shit. I am in pain!
So for bonus spin number 1, I got right foot red. And look, I'm not mad about this because I ended up with mood read. And we also had another exciting delivery come in this month. It's been the month of amazing things. Like, I haven't even got to the haul and you're seeing 2 out of the 8 books. 2 out of the 8 books. You're seeing a quarter. Oh, lucky ducks. So I am going to be mood reading Iron Heart by Nina Varela. I'm so excited. My excitement cannot be contained in my body right now. I'm like just as excited for this as for The Galaxy and the Ground Within. And I think because I'm so hyped for like all these fucking books, it makes 50 Shades Darker better. I don't feel as because once I get it out of the way, I have all these glories to go. So yeah, I'm gonna be reading Iron Heart. This is like one of my most anticipated releases of the year. Same with The Galaxy and the Ground Within, and same with Lore. It's gonna be a good month. This is the second in the Cry as War series, and this is following the Automa and Human, I believe she is, Crier and Ayla, and just good things happen. It's great. I love it. It's on my favorite shelf for a reason. Hopefully this one will be sitting here in a very, very short amount of time. I'm so happy it finally came in. We've been waiting for this since like January, and there was just issues getting stock from the UK, from the US, so the publishers didn't like send notifications on to Ash that it was stuck or not happening or whatever. So then he went, he was like, screw this, cancelled my order, and then went and did it through another company, and then we have this beauty, and I'm excited. I just, I'm like, all the happy's just about all the pretty things. Isn't it stunning? This is also, this is a Pop Sugar reading challenge prompt because I need to have a heart, a spade, a club, or a diamond, and I wanted to include this so badly that I scoured every little symbol on here, and there are some diamonds. They might look like drops in the camera, but they are diamonds. So yeah, I'm so excited. On to my last bonus spin.
Okay, one more. Right hand yellow. Let's go. There we go. Oh my god, yes. Jesus.
I am so thankful that bonus spins don't go towards the final tally. So as you saw, I got right hand yellow, and I decided to go with light cover. So this was a very contentious pick. There were a lot of options that I wanted to go with. There were a lot of different things calling to me. I found this on my TBR card. April's here, and April loves this series. So we're starting the Brown Sister series with Get a Life Chloe Brown. I know this is following a girl who is chronically ill, and she decides to create a list of things that she wants to do before she dies after having, I think, a near-death experience. She was like, no, I need to like get out of my shell. So she writes this list and then gets a tutor called Red. I think he's like the superintendent of her apartment complex or something. I don't know, but apparently it's cute and I'm gonna love it, so I ain't mad. And yeah, so aside from 50 Shades Darker, I am stoked at what I get to read this month. Twister didn't do me dirty. We only had 2 bonus spins. They both ended up things I wanted to read, and I managed to get my main book club pick on, as well as a few others that April loves. So yay! The only thing that I didn't get on is the second book for my book club, and that is Earthlings by Murata, I think. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. So this is essentially, we had a tie between the two, and I put in like Ash's review of Earthlings to the Discord, and people were like, holy shit. So we decided to do both. I'm going to run the discussion for Law, Ash is going to run the discussion for Earthlings. I don't know if I will actually be able to read Earthlings, even with it not being on Twister. From Ash's descriptions, there are a lot of things in there that I just don't think I'll be able to handle. Yeah, I don't know if I want to subject myself to that when Ash is more than happy to run the discussion. Let me know in the comments below, how's your April TBR looking? I'm so excited. I'm so excited. So yeah, I want to share the hype, feel the love, just do all the things because yes, this is amazing and I'm so excited. Yeah. If you like this video, feel free to give it a big thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more of this mess, feel free to subscribe. And I'll hopefully see you in my next video. Bye!